everyone and welcome back to R&M LAB. Today I have two rather unusual repairs to handle, but as you know, here we fix everything. The first item is a hairdryer bonnet that isn't working. I'm going to take it apart to find the fault. Since this is an appliance that comes into direct contact with the user, it is vital to ensure that everything is perfect. It must be checked very carefully to guarantee safety and prevent any physical harm. This is extremely important. The first step is to test the internal heating element. This is the most critical part. If the issue lies within the heating element itself, the repair is impossible and cannot be done for safety reasons. First, we'll use the multimeter to check the resistance. Once we've confirmed the heating element is fine, we can move on to the rest. There isn't much inside the controller. We'll check the continuity of the wires and redo the solder joints as they have become oxidized. Finally, let's check the diode. Testing a diode is very simple. Place the multimeter probes on both ends. You should see a reading in one direction, but when you flip the probes, you shouldn't see anything. If it shows continuity in both directions, the diode is blown. In my case, the diode is still good. After redoing all the solder joints, I'm moving on to thorough cleaning of all the contacts. Since they are oxidized and dirty, this step is essential to ensure clean contact and proper long-term operation. For this task, I'm using a fiberglass sketch brush pen. This is an incredibly valuable tool that is truly indispensable in any electronics lab. With this pen, you can perform very precise work without the risk of damaging tracks or components. It's a fantastic tool for circuit boards. As you can see, with very little effort, the contacts look brand new again, shiny, clean, and ready to go. After reassembling everything and testing it to make sure it works perfectly and everything is back in order. Before calling it a day, I'll give the exterior a good cleaning. When I finish a repair, I like to return the item not only working but also clean. It takes very little effort, but it makes a huge difference for the customer. It adds that professional touch that I consider essential. Only when it's clean and polished is a job truly complete. The second repair is technically simple but critical for safety. It's a hair dryer with a power cord in disastrous condition. Someone had already attempted a repair, but in a very dangerous way. The wires were completely exposed and held together with simple office tape, not even electrical tape. Seeing such incompetent work really concerns me, as it risks not only electrocuting the user but also starting a fire or short-circuiting the entire home's electrical system. Now let's do the job properly, professionally, and above all, safely. I'm taking the dryer apart to restore the connections directly onto the internal circuit board. I'll remove the old wire scraps and resolder the cables exactly as they were originally. This is the only correct way to do it. Finally, I'll double check to make sure the previous mess didn't cause any internal damage. This repair is also complete. Fortunately, the internal electronic components were not damaged. I've restored the wiring to its original state, and after testing, everything is working perfectly. As always, once the testing is done, I'll give the item a thorough cleaning before returning it to its rightful owner. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming projects. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!